Hey guys, it's Jacob from the Funko here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I've got episode 2 of my top 10 series. And in today's video, I've got my top 10 most hated pops in my collection. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay guys, welcome back. So in today's video, I will be doing my top 10 most hated pops in my collection. This one was a very tough one to do, but I want to give a shout out to Collecting with Red, who did comment, I feel like your top 10 least favourite pops in your opinion, and I'll leave the comment down here as well. He did ask also how many Deadpools do I have in total. I'm not actually sure how many I do have. I have them all at the moment, all of the ones I can actually buy, but yeah, I thought that was quite a cool idea. It's just a flip from what I did in my previous episode. So yeah, that did have 6 upvotes, which is quite cool. So thank you guys for upvoting comments on what you want to see, because you do get a video out of it. So yeah, let's crack into it. So this one was a very tough one to do because I do love my pops. I love my collection. I collect certain lines for a reason. I don't just collect anything willy-nilly. I collect them, as I said, because I love collecting pops. But you do get some pops in certain lines where they're just not that great. So yeah, there's still some pops I really don't like in this top 10. So coming in at number 10, we do have the Venomized Captain Marvel. I don't hate this pop, but I feel like they could have done a lot more with it. So it does look very similar to the Venomized Storm, while it's actually the same sculpt as Venomized Storm. So I thought that was a little bit lazy. And I also think that it doesn't really look like Captain Marvel. They've got a little bit of her colours in there, but I feel like they could have done a lot more with this one. So yeah, I just think this is very lazy from Funko, even though I do think the pop itself is cool. But as I said, it's the same as Venomized Storm, so I will give you guys a quick spin of it. So here is the Venomized Captain Marvel, coming in at number 10. And yeah, there she is. So we'll leave her behind me there. Right, so coming in at number 9, I did have this one already unboxed because it is part of my Deadpool collection. And this is probably the worst normal Deadpool pop in my opinion. Just because I don't know, I think it's a little bit pointless, these Christmas ones. Obviously, I do still love it, but him just holding candy canes, I don't know. Anyway, here is the box as well. I should quickly show you guys if you guys want to see just the box art for it. But yeah, that is it. This is Deadpool with the candy canes. Obviously, I still do like it, but yeah, it's just a bit boring, isn't it, with the candy canes? There's much more interesting Deadpool pops. Obviously, the regular ones where he's holding a gun and he's got swords, I do prefer them because they're actually what Deadpool would use. But Deadpool's never used candy canes to fight Ajax or Cable. So that is the 9th place, Deadpool with candy canes. Coming in at 8th place, we do have the Venomized Rocket. So the reason this one's made it into the list is because I just don't like the design of Rocket. Like, I think he's too, I don't know, I can't really put my finger on it. He's too like mean looking. I don't know, it's one of these ones that I'm just not a bigger fan of this pop, to be honest. It's one of the weaker ones in the Venom line, but it still obviously is quite a nice pop. Quite like the metallic paint job on it, the purple, the colour of it's really nice. But yeah, for me, Rocket isn't meant to be like scary. He's meant to be just like quite a cute but funny, sassy character. So obviously this is how the Venomized Rocket does look in the comics, and there is another pop that has the same sort of reason as this one, which you guys might know. But yeah, so that is Rocket coming in at number 8, and we will give him a quick little spin as well. So here he is, the Venomized Rocket. Quick little spin there. Yeah, that's him. Okay, coming in at number 7, we do have another Deadpool pop. But this isn't Deadpool, this is actually Gwenpool. So, yeah, the reason I'm not a fan of this one as much is because I prefer the other Gwenpools in the line. So where she's actually hooded, or masked, or however you want to say it. But yeah, I'm not as a fan of like people pops. And this is one of the only sort of people pops I do have in my collection. Obviously I have her because she completes the Gwenpool collection, but this is the box for her. So she is a Walgreens exclusive, which is quite cool. I do like the box art of this box though. I do like when they do that, so that's pretty cool. They don't just have the 3 other Gwenpools from this line. So that is Gwenpool coming in at 7th place. And in 6th place we do have the OG Colossus. So the reason this one has made it into the list is because I just think he's a little bit boring as well. The other Colossus pops that are in this line are so much cooler, and I love the fact that they're metallic and this one isn't. It's quite a dull looking sort of paint job. Obviously I love Colossus' character, but yeah, it's actually really hard to talk about why I hate things that I actually like. So sorry if it's quite repetitive, but yeah, this is Colossus. Again, just sort of a more standard pose, bit of a dull paint job, and yeah, just a bit meh really. So that is Colossus coming in at 6th place. And halfway through we have Venomized Thanos, which is in 5th place. So quickly spin him. And the reason why is kind of similar to Rocket. I just don't like the design on this one as much. I know that he's meant to be in his like suit here, but I feel like the black head just and the weird little splodge acting as his ear, like it's just a bit, I don't know, it's a bit crap, and I don't really like the suit design. It's a bit basic. The flames, the translucent blue flames, pretty cool, but yeah, not a massive fan of this one. Again, another one of the weaker ones in the line, but it's not the weakest. There is one more Venom pop that I've got to show you guys today. And coming in at 4th place, we do have the Sgt Johnson Chase from Halo. Now this one's made it into the list for quite a funny reason really. I just think this is, well, this might be the laziest chase in the history of Funko Pops. Now, I challenge you guys to find me one that's more pointless than this one. I know there is that Audrey chase stuff. Is it the Audrey chase? Or there's other ones that are pretty crap, but this one, literally, I'm going to give you a comparison right now, actually. So I've got the regular Sgt Johnson here. So we're going to do a quick side-by-side comparison. So here are the 2 Sgt Johnson pops. Now, a lot of you who aren't clued up on the line might not even realise what's different about them. Can you guys see it yet? Yep, that's the only thing. That is the only thing that's different. His cigar that's in his mouth. That's crazy. That is it. They've just stuck a little piece of plastic acting as his cigar, and they've made that the chase. I think that's just really lazy, and they could have done so much more with a chase, or they should just not have done the chase. But anyway, let's put this back in the box. So I do really like Sgt Johnson in Halo. I think he's a really cool character. But yeah, that is just an embarrassing chase in my opinion. But anyway, let's get into the top 3 now. Taking the bronze medal for my most hated pops in my collection, we do have the one I sort of half mentioned earlier. This is the Venomized Groot. And I just really do not like the design of this pop. And also, when I had him out of box, he used to fall over all the time. So yeah, just another reason for me to hate him. I don't actually hate this pop, but I dislike it. Again, the design of this Venom pop. So yeah, I feel like with this Venom line, they either do it amazing, like the design is incredible, which makes me want the line so bad, and then they do this and they just mess it up, and I just think he just doesn't even look like Groot. I know, again, this is exactly how he looks in the comics, so they've done a really good job of replicating that, but I just don't like the design of this Groot. So that is the whole truth of it, basically. So that was Venomized Groot coming in at 3rd place. And taking the silver medal in 2nd place, we do have the NECA Sonic Teenage Warhead from X-Men. Now, this one I just really don't like because she's just a regular people pop, really. And she doesn't look anything like her in the films, so I don't know if she looks like this in the comics. I haven't actually, I probably should have researched that. But yeah, also this pop always falls over. When I used to have it out of box, it just used to fall over all the time, and I can't see a stand in there, so I don't know if this one used to have a stand. It doesn't anymore, because I've had this pop for so long now. This is one of the actual first Deadpool pops I did buy. Well, I bought quite a few of the Deadpools, and then I wanted to get these ones, which was years ago. So yeah, that is NECA Sonic coming in at second place. I just think it's quite a very just average looking pop. I prefer pops that have a lot of detail to them. And yeah, I can see that she did used to have a stand, so I do have a random pile of stands that I should probably find this one to go with her. Yeah, I just think that she's one of the most boring pops in my collection. Well, I think she is the most boring looking pop in my collection, so that's why she's made it at second place. Right, and then in first place, taking the top 10 most hated trophy home, we do have the one and only Wade Wilson from the X-Men Origins Wolverine film. I did recently unbox this, and I hope you guys knew that this one was coming. And it's in here for, obviously, it's not a Deadpool. And I'll get the box quickly. Here is the box that I'll quickly just spin for you guys. So it is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Wade Wilson, Weapon 11. Yeah, so this one had to be in first place. I actually do like the pop for what it is. Like, it's quite a cool detailed pop, but just for the reason behind it, it has to go in my top 10 hated. Even though I love to hate it, it's in my top 10. It's in first place for my top 10 hated pop in my collection. So yeah, Wade Wilson is the winner of this. So as you guys can see, these were the top 10 most hated pops in my collection. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this one. It was a really difficult video for me to make. Talking about things that I hate about something that I like is very difficult. As always in this series, make sure you are commenting what you want to see, even if it's the same comment as last video, because that might be the one to feature in next video. Make sure you are liking other people's comments. And yeah, let's get a cool idea for the next video. I know you guys can do it. You're a lot more creative than me, and that's why I'm making you help me do this series. So yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this one. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notifications so you get notified when my videos go live. And I'll catch you next one.